start to feel nervous, my heart rate would increase, my breathing would become more rapid and more shallow.
The sensation is quite horrible. Basically everything around you goes quite blurred and your sensations get heightened, so you can hear things seem to be a bit louder and the lights are a lot brighter around you. You feel very disorientated.
Phobias are real to the people experiencing them. They're very real. They affect their behavior. That's the critical thing. They affect their normal functioning as a person. A phobia is a kind of persistent fear that's unreasonable and excessive about some object in your life or some situation. Now, the object can be any kind of object. It can be an animal. The situation can be any situation, like you might be frightened of heights, water, storms, or it could be that you're confronted by it. You're forced into a situation like in a lift. So it's any object or situation that causes fear in you.
Well, the first time I realised that I had a problem with an aspect of driving was on my way back from passing my test. And we drove down a motorway. The driving instructor was driving, obviously, and it just occurred to me I was free to drive wherever I want, whenever I wanted. And I could drive over to Scarborough, to the seaside, and then I thought, on a motorway. With motorways, everything's so fast. There's so many decisions you've got to make all at once, as well as drive the car and keep control of the car. So there's a whole load of things going on all at once, and it's very stressful.
Having agoraphobia has affected my life considerably because it's meant I've not been able to go abroad. I've got a little daughter now. I feel that I won't be able to take her to things like the seaside. And when the panic attacks do get bad, as you do go through phases of relapse, I find that even things like standing in a supermarket queue or queuing up at the post office can be difficult. For example, when I've been shopping in a major supermarket, I've got halfway through the shopping and then felt really panicky. And for me, the thing is I've got to get out as quickly as possible. And often I've just literally had to put my shopping down and just get out the shop and get home as quickly as possible.
There are a whole load of treatments you can do with people who are phobic about one object or situation or another. You can train them to kind of manage their anxiety. But probably the most effective technique is what we call desensitization training. And what that is to gradually expose the person to the phobic objects or situation gradually over a period of time. And what you would do is you would, for example, with heights, where you expose a person to the first floor of a building, have them look out a window, which is very, very safe, and you gradually build up to eventually they're having dinner at the post office tower on the 18th floor looking out of the window.